Okay, YouTube, welcome back to Phent Crafts the World with the Flying Phent. This is episode number 31. I just recorded the last episode yesterday and I have no idea what I was doing. None at all. I know we were... Yeah, there was this guy down here. Is that the bottom of the world? I can't scroll down anymore. Interesting. I had also mentioned I didn't know what any of this stuff was, but I did look it up and I do know, so let's talk about it real quick. If I can find some iron, I will give you the full rundown on what is what. Okay. This is iron ore. Okay, this is what it looks like. This is silver ore. You'll notice it's rounder. Right? The iron is in bigger chunks, the silver is in smaller chunks. This is gold ore. Obviously it's gold color. Down here, this is mithril. This stuff here is mithril. And this is crystal. So, like, if we go in our inventory, this stuff here, that's where this stuff comes from, is these things. Okay? So there you go. I was confused last episode about what all this stuff meant, and now we know. That's what it means. It's all that stuff. So we're going to dig more and more of the mithril. Mithril's kind of the big one. Mithril's good stuff. It's going to be important for us moving forward. Oh, this guy's a terrible miner. That took forever. Do we have a torch down here? We do have a torch. Okay, good. So it's not too dark. That guy should be okay there. All this stuff, all that level is good. I needed more traps for my defenses. I have 11, but I think I'm going to need more than that. But let's just see how many more I need. 6, 7, 8. I need a fair number more. Yeah, I'm going to need a fair number more. Okay, I don't know how many. A fair number is not really a defined term either, so that's not that helpful for anyone else who might be trying to figure it out with me. But let's just do, say, 10. Seems reasonable. Alright, so I'm going to clear out this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put more traps over here as well. And I had originally... Ooh. The reason I had left all of this stuff was so that, like, these guys would still have to climb over a mountain to get to me. But I'm actually thinking I don't need this mountain to be here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try and find some way to remove... Now that I've done it this way, I don't know how I'm going to get rid of it, but it might not be a bad idea to get rid of that mountain. We also need some more of these turrets. So I'm going to go ahead. I think, did I read too that they can shoot through bridges? I might have read that they can shoot through bridges. If that's the case, it wouldn't be a bad idea to build, like, a wooden bridge. Right? And just, like, extend this out as a bridge. The problem is there'd have to be, like, a supporting structure. So I don't know if that's really useful. I think I'll just keep going with what I'm doing. So I do need to make more turrets. More of these wooden turrets. They were... Oh, there they were. So I need one more of these at a minimum. So I'm going to make an odd number of bows. I'll make 5 bows, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once those bows are made, I'll make some more wooden turrets. For now, though, let's go ahead and put our one turret that we do have up here. Okay. Now that these millers have been removed, I can go ahead and... it comes back really quickly, all the stuff that you're working on. The workbench was going to go down here because it fits underneath there, and the millwrights can go kind of anywhere. They could go like put one here and one here even. I could put them both here. That would even be all right. So I got to wait for the second one to get delivered there. I don't need this one though. First row of zombies are already here. It looks more like a goblin than a zombie though, doesn't it? I'm going to turn the speed up, I think, to max times 2. Just because these guys can pretty much handle anything that's thrown at them at this point. I mean, look at that, the one goblin can barely hurt them. But, you know, let me undesignate that for now. So I'll wait until I get some scaffolding I'm going to need a lot more scaffolding here. I need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need at least 7 more scaffolding. And I'll probably just make, say, a nice even 20. That will give me plenty to work with. Let's put that over there. I'll put the plank up here. And there we go, 20 scaffolding. And there's a bunch of hauling that's going on. Dwarves are busy hauling. They're also still mining down here, collecting all this stuff. I need more scaffolding over here too. Don't mind that yet. Don't mind that till you get rid of that. There you go. Now this can be mined. This portal's going to close. It's in kind of a crummy spot, so I'm just going to move it over to here. Didn't mean to click on it quite that many times. But that's alright. Mine that? Yeah, mine it all this. So you can see all the mithril ore down there that's ready to go. So there are some more ants down there. People are sleeping, that's fine. Alright, so, and this is getting, scaffolding was getting built here, so let's go ahead. Start moving all this stuff. I'm just going to make this flat, I think, right across till I get to here. I'll close this in, so let's go ahead and remove some ladders, actually. Actually, just those two should be good, in fact. I can start moving this stuff. Oh, I can't, because that bush grew and got in the way. This tree can come down as well. So there are my miners. Hard at work. Dig was what I want, and not select dwarf. You can dig out the next layer too. It's going to be a bit of an interesting process how I do this, I think. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to kind of leave a bottom layer and make, like, I don't know. I don't have the details of how I'm going to make it happen. I just know that I want to make it happen. The how will have to come later. Go. Excellent. Alright, so we're digging our way through. This will all get replaced with dirt again so we can get more trees. My reason for doing this, so I can put my defenses, I can have them extend further and further out. The goal being I'll never have to fight these skeletons. Something else that I came across, you actually, when you destroy a turret, it does get destroyed, but all of the parts that make it up, every single part falls down, so you can rebuild it. However, when the enemy destroys it, it's completely gone. So, you know, that's something to bear in mind. I think I built... I did. Some of my bows, did they all get made? They did, so I can go ahead and make a bunch of these turrets. Some oil, some steel. Oh, I guess I can only make 2. I need more steel. And then some wood. Right. So I need more steel now. Which means I need more iron. I'm rapidly running out of iron, though. Now I have some green crystals, okay. Second one of these got delivered, we can put it up as well. So the mill, that's kind of convenient, the mill's right between the kitchens. Dig that, dig that, dig that out, dig another layer down. Let's get rid of that. And that. They stopped just to take a breather. Good for you. I applaud you deciding you needed to take a breather. The alternative would have been I could have built this up and just put a bridge across to the top of this thing, I suppose, but this will work out better, I think. Lots of digging to get done. So I didn't want you to really kill that guy. I wanted to dig. Come on, dig. There we go. Dig that out. Good. More people are coming. Good. We got 10 minutes before the next invasion. Did we build those towers yet? We did. We did indeed. So let's go ahead and install the other tower. Get that out. And speaking of digging, how has this gone? There's still some to go. There's still some hauling to go. They don't seem to have any way to get up here to collect this stuff, though, do they? Maybe I should do it like this. And then not remove that, or that. Actually, I don't have to dig any of this, do I? Go up here and grab that. Torch there, too. And we can clean out that gold, potentially. No, I think I do need those, actually. Still, that's how they get across. Okay. And how'd this go? Oh, I finished all that. Excellent. Good work, everybody. Good work. So I no longer need those scaffolds there. Alright, so let's go ahead and start dismantling, let the water kind of pour out this way. I wonder, can they... Yeah, they can remove this while they're standing on it. That'll work. You can remove these two as well. And we'll start kind of cleaning everything out there. Good. Oh, down to one, which means this got built. It did. Excellent. Let's go ahead and remove that from my hotbar. Take back the scaffolding. Let's go ahead and remove that. Have more traps. More wooden spikes. Can't build the spikes there yet. Let's build spikes here then. Okay. I finished the stuff down here now. This guy seems to think he's trapped. Okay, they got all of that. Good. Here, have a portal. Just come down and go to that portal. There you go. I'll give you guys some more of these. I want you to dig all of this out. And you need to put some here as well to get that. Okay. Also with this different dirt, there's a chance of dropping different things. You can find all the information on the wiki. I don't remember what it was, because it was just like, oh, there's a small chance. Like, I think this dirt has a chance of dropping sand. This dirt has a chance of dropping stone. Some of the, like, this dirt has a chance of dropping iron or something. So basically, the deeper the dirt is, the greater chance there is of it dropping something useful. Oh, they've removed all this stuff. Excellent. And let's continue to do that. Dig, 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 and dig. And we can dig that out. Dig these two out. Dig out that background. This can come out, that can come out, these two can come out, so can that. Good. Also want to chop down that tree too. I thought I had queued that up, although, to be fair, maybe they did chop it down, another one grew in its place. Okay, so they don't need de-scaffolding anymore. Let's go ahead and get that as well. Oh, you have no tool. Who are you? Select dwarf. Equipped. So I need an iron pick. I need to make an iron pick. Or a steel pick. I need to make one of the best pick that I can. Which is a silver pick. Is that better than a steel pick? Maybe it is. Let's find out. Make a silver pick. And when that's done, it will go to my head guy. And his iron pick or steel pick or whatever it is can come down to this guy. More digging to be done back here. In fact, I can start removing some of this stuff as well. So this is not going to need any scaffolding, but this is going to need a whole bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one will need 2. This one will need 1. No, this one will need 2. There we go. Oh, I didn't account for the fact that not everybody had returned yet. There you go, now you can remove that stuff. The skeleton invasion is coming in less than a minute. So soon we'll be done with all this stuff. Floating in thin air. There we go. Just took him a second to realize that he couldn't do that. There we go. This time they're coming from this side. And this, once again, they're coming in both directions. Alright, well let's actually pick a side and defeat the invasion on this side. So we'll send all our dwarves over here. We'll give them a portal even to speed that up. Hopefully we can defeat this entire invasion. And then with this side defeated, we can go and do the other side. Oh, I lost somebody. Somebody died. It's unfortunate. I can take the scaffolding down, though. I don't need that anymore. There we go. Come beat up these guys now. At higher levels, this portal doesn't stop. It keeps spawning dwarves, or it keeps spawning enemies all night. But we're not at that high level yet. Okay, it's dead, and now it's daytime. And these guys, oh, they got inside. Ooh. Luckily, it became, so they didn't get to destroy our... Okay, apparently the beholders stick around. They didn't get in and destroy our turret. Build stone wall. I really don't like that they're coming below. I might... This doesn't have to be 3 tall. I might make it a 2 thick stone wall. That might be something worth doing. But in any case, we just defeated an invasion, so I don't need to worry about it right now. I do want to remove all that garbage there. Cut that down as well. This must be where my dwarf died. I can see all his gear there on the ground. Dwarves are hungry. Is there no food? There is indeed no food. I'm out of... So it looks like they're going to be eating pie and stew, a little bit of bread. Does the tea have to go on the table as well? I wonder. Let's find out. See if I can put tea on the table. Ah, it does have to go out. Okay. There we go. Oh, I lost 2 dwarfs. One will be back in a minute and a half. I may need some more water, so let's go ahead and collect water too while we're at it. Although there's no way for them to get there at the moment. Let's get my scaffolding back. There it is. Piece there. Get up. Up. Here they need a piece. Need a second. That's enough for there. Good. So that should be all the scaffolding they need. There's a lot of hauling. I kept, I don't know if you remember this too, I kept saying, oh, it'd be nice, I wish I'd go home. There's these. You can set signs and then zoom to them. So like, for example, I could say add a new sign right here and call it home. And now whenever I want, I just click here, go home, and it takes me right to home. So I could be on this side of the map and say, take me home. So even if I wanted to, like, you know, do far east, I could do that. I can go here, add a new sign, right here, east. And then go all the way to the other side of the map. Add new sign, west. Now I just have to click on the buttons. You can zip all around the map. It's convenient. It's very convenient. Let's get rid of this thing. Let's get rid of these too. And that. Nope, this grew back already. Amazing how quickly it grew back. Alright, cut. Dig that out before something grows. There we go. Now I'm pretty sure that my pick would be built by now. It was. There we go. So Zaid, you can have the better pick. And we'll jump to the new guys. Oh, it was one of the new guys that died as well. Fair enough. So we jump to the new guys. You can get a steel sword. You can get a steel axe. You can get a pickaxe. I should have spare armor for him. There's some steel armor and a steel helm. Also got some other boots for him. Go move the background. In fact, we can dig all of this layer out as well. I'll need scaffolding. Oh, I'll remove that. I'll need scaffolding there to get up and down. Dig that out. Go. That's probably good on this part for now. Alright, so I got water to collect. I also want a whole bunch of removal to happen over here. With that, I'm going to set up some scaffolding. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Actually, I probably need less than that. That will probably be enough for them. There's a fair bit of hauling going on. Okay, what are you going to do? You're going to try and beat through the dirt? No, you're going to turn around and go back. How'd you even get in there? You must have, like, gone down. I don't even have a hole. I was going to say you must have gone in the entrance over here, but I don't even have an entrance over here. Now, if you guys are going to do that, then let's do it. If you want to fight this guy, let's do it right. We'll bring everybody in. I'm back up to 12 dwarves too, by the way, so let's just take a look. We got another archer. Sounds good. You can have a long bow. You can have an axe. You can have that. We've collected the gear from the dead dwarf, so you can have his armor as well. Oh, and we just lost another one. Shoot. Well, we'll get a new dwarf in 5 minutes, it looks like. Come on, beat this thing up now. You know, while you're all over here, why don't you take out... Don't chop down the tree, that's not what I meant. I want you to take out the sheep. Okay, I gotta slow down the speed. Take out the sheep, take out that guy, take out this guy. Go ahead and turn this off, but I will renew this portal by one. That there, they can both reach from there. That'll drop that. Excellent. This can also get mined out. As can this. Go do that. You'll just need one eventually to get in there. I guess I can turn the speed back up now too. Oh, no, I forgot they're digging underneath, so you're going to need a second one. Go. You're going to need a second one here. Dig that out as well. Fine, kill these, if only so I can remove the scaffolding. Go. Put in the scaffolding back. Okay, so now this can come out and this can come out. There, dig that out as well. You don't have a digging tool. No, you don't. You are the new guy, aren't you? Like the new guy. Oh, where did you show up in this? You're way back here. Have a pick. You're also missing some armor. I don't know how that happened, but here you go. There we go. Now comes the tricky part. I don't know really how to remove the rest of this stuff. Because if I tell them to remove this, they'll stand on top of it and fall down. And that's a long way to fall. The thing I can think of is that I'd have to use scaffolding from underneath to remove all these parts. But I should be able to remove this stuff without them standing on top of it. Okay, so now they jump across. So I can tell them to remove this as well. They should do that without standing on top of it. I have to take a breath from all the climbing. That's hilarious. So far, they gotta stop and take a breather. Oh! Apparently snails don't take fall damage. Ah! Don't do it standing on top of it. Take control. Oh, actually, can I do it this way? I'll just dig it out myself, actually. That's not a bad idea. Please don't tell me you're going to keep going and fall. Okay, good. But you can't do it from swimming. Oh, but you can do it from over there? Can you do this as well? Oh, you can! Oh, but you can't do the back wall from over there. Well, that's interesting. Why is that? Okay, hang on. That'll be a lot of scaffolding. Sorry, chicken, but you're gonna fall. Portal, right there. Go through it. Good. Release. Okay. Move that. Now I need a lot of scaffolding. More scaffolding than I have. Oh, undo that. There we go. Go, so remove that. Climber book, good. No, who are you? Select dwarf. Take control. Oh! Disregard. Never mind. This guy here is coming to do it. He's the better man. This guy can fly. It's amazing. He was flying. Alright, so we're done with the scaffolding. Take it back. And now if I can get a dwarf on this side somehow, we'll put a portal in. And select kill, and some dwarf should come through to kill him. Here we go. Take control. No, I can't make them kill? Okay. Can I make them climb? I can make them climb. Okay, good. So just manually remove this stuff. So that's how you do this. I'm just going to manually remove these walls. Okay, so we need to get rid of all this stuff, try and connect this in some meaningful manner, and then really get working on our mithril stuff is going to be the big thing moving forward. That'll be in a future episode. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.